Tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Hawks. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with Hart, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Now, here is Russell. Shoots over ball, and that one's good. Russell's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nets.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former #2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Now, here is Russell. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Over ball. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Russell's got his second basket.
And just a good feel for everything around him. The mid-range area, comfortable spot for Russell.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, we say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
Now here's Cram. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Allen against McGee. Russell with a wide open look. Off target with his three. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Now, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Russell kicks to Crabbe. Over Hart. Misses off the right iron. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Brooklyn. Kuzma can't get it to go. Harris outside. Back to Russell. Crabbe from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Crabbe's got 5 now.
Crabbe has a perfect shooting form. He's outstanding at getting his feet under him and then knocking down the long 3 ball.
Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Allen Crabbe, a strong shooter from outside, but he can still be a bit streaky, Greg, at times.
Yeah, I mean, he'll joke with himself that when he's off, he plays like Allen, but when he's on, he's playing like AC. I mean, he uses that Jekyll and Hyde motivation to make sure he stays aggressive on offense. The team and coaching staff are in on it as well, as they know a hot Crabbe is a handful to deal with. Looking now at some numbers for Ball. How last month turned out for him? He's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Back to James. They need this. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
Outside, Russell. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Kuzma.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
Inside. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
First free throw is good.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Kuzma passes the ball. Back to Kuzma. A steal. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Kuzma, and stolen by Kuzma. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's Russell missing.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Hart kicks to LeBron. Back to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn trailing. Grab with the ball. The dish now to Russell. Shoots over ball. They get the rebound. Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one. See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing it.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Ball kicks to James. Inside. Pass the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing, Kevin. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for this team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. I mean, and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that answer.
Free throw missing.
And it wasn't the quickest start for Lonzo Ball in his rookie year. You know, he had a lot of hype to live up to, but he showed he can be a player to build around. He plays as the high-octane engine for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Davis is checked in for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. Tamari Carroll comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Allen Crabbe. So we can't get either to fall. And over the summer, Ball stated that he wanted to add more strength to his game.
Yeah, and Ball said he saw the jump Ingram had between his rookie and sophomore year and was encouraged by that. He wanted to match that type of level of improvement, and I guess that means match that type of level of work off the floor. There's a lot to like about Lonzo's future in the league.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Nets. Shabazz Napier comes in for Russell. And then for the Lakers, Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Josh Hart. Here's Dinwiddie. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Well, he also made a mark with his passing and had the assist total to show for it.
Now here's Napier. Great look, but off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Beasley dishes to James. Baseline J on the way. Good. James has got 8 points.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Carroll against LeBron. Carroll finds Napier. The pass to Davis. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's already a second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of early foul trouble.
Now here's Napier. He's covered by Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Wizards. to the right side. Napier kicks to Dinwiddie. Carroll for three. And no good. LeBron with some nice D. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Beasley. Tries again. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback.
Here's Napier. Passes it to Carroll. And stolen by LeBron. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. Ball's got his first bucket of the night. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Raptors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Brooklyn, 9.5 games behind.
And seeing where the Nets are, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Yeah, every time it looks like they're ready to make a step forward, something goes wrong.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. James with the bucket.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead's safe as long as he's on the floor.
Napier passes to Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beasley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Now Napier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Carroll for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Nets trail by 6. From downtown, Chandler with the rebound.
He hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
To the middle, here's Beasley. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Napier finds Dudley. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The drive by LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Napier feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Over Beasley. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Dinwiddie. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Carroll for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
To the inside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Five seconds left in the first. Here's Davis. Nice D from Chandler. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. Coming to the Brooklyn Nets in 2017, Allen Crabbe saw the opportunity.
Being a Net for me, man, is just great. You know, it's good for my future. It's good for my career. I think they did whatever they had to do in order to get me. So why wouldn't you want to play for an organization like that, man?
Clearly this team values Crabbe and Greg what he gives them.
And no question, Crabbe is a floor spacer who also defends at a high level, a versatile player.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Davis is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Shabazz Napier. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
They recover it. Goes back up. Fade away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Dudley kicks to Napier. Hits it from three-point range. Napier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter, and you got to come check him.
C-Web, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they can throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Wow. Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh, no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So he gets them both. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ball against Russell. Kicks it to Crabb. Six on the shot clock. Left side, Harris. Lets a floater go. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Ball's got his second basket of the night. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Crabb. He's tightly guarded over Caldwell Pope. Crabb, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ball kicks to Stevenson. Pass to James. Back to Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Hart subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Crabb. He's got 5. Russell kicks to Allen. The pass to Crabb. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
McGee dishes to Stevenson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hart, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 10. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Back to Stevenson. 5 to shoot. Fires it up. Here's Kuzma. Crabb pulls it in.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And happy to take it up inside. You see Russell under control and in charge.
Down low. McGee's shot is off.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looks like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was dissed for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
Here's Russell, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Russell.
Yeah, and with this increased aggressiveness offensively, Russell shooting more and more free throws.
Russell against Ball. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Russell. Good on the shot. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Ball against Russell. Snatched away. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 15.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harris against Stevenson. And again, the Lakers no good.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Here's Crabbe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. It's good from the top of the key. He has 5.
And the mechanics Kuzma possesses are solid. And that's why his jumper is so consistent.
A drive by Russell. The shot missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Hart. He's got 5. Crabbe pulls it in.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Russell finds Hollis Jefferson. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Crabbe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, look at this. And Josh Hart, he's a guy that played his way into the rotation. He was the 30th pick taken overall in 2017 and ended up with a lot of minutes as a rookie.
And the first one at the line is good. And Chris, with Hart, you could see the improvement in his play each time he came out onto the floor.
Oh, yeah, he's very good from 3, and he's nice on D. You know, he said himself that he doesn't want to be just a 3-point guy or a defensive guy. He wants to have all the skills. It won't be the case if he continues to improve as he has.
And so he hits both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Over to the wing. Russell kicks to Allen. Lets it go. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Kuzma passes to Hart. A floater. Rebounded by the Nets. Crabbe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Russell against Ball. Russell kicks to Allen. Pass to Crabbe. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers leading by 7. Hart the pass to Ball. Nice D from Russell. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he's such an active guy, Kev. It's hard to guard Kuzma and not foul him sometimes.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
No good on that one.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Now here's Napier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Kuzma. It's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now, here's Napier. He kicks to Carroll. Pass to Dinwiddie. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Davis. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
And did you notice how each miss fired up the crowd even more? It became a vicious cycle.
Here's Ball after Ed Davis's score. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Napier. He's covered by Ball. The pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Napier. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Carroll for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Kuzma kicks to Ball. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. That one goes. Count it. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
Passes to Carroll. Pass to Dudley. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Beasley. Here's Napier. Hits the three-point bomb. Napier's got 6 points.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers with some changes. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ball. 1:05 left here in the second. Hart, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Dinwiddie to the middle. Dudley finds Napier. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Back to LeBron. To the inside. Caldwell-Pope for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Here's Napier. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside. Beasley, the pass to Chandler. James kicks to Hart. Back to LeBron. Shoots over Dudley. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball, and it's McGee in at the center position. Russell finds Crabbe. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. Allen dishes to Crabbe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
James, no good.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Hart's got the first points of the third quarter up on the boards for Los Angeles. James against Harris. Kicks to Russell. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, solid at swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
Harris outside. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Grab the pass to Russell. And the Nets miss again.
Third straight miss to start the half, but it's still early. No need to panic.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Crabbe. Tries it from 19. And that one hits back iron.
They haven't been able to get their legs under them since coming out of the locker room. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And here is Ball. He's got 8. Poked loose and stolen by Harris. And stolen by Kuzma. Hart kicks to James. Now the pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Ball, the pass to McGee. Second chance shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
And he gets it back. Really left alone that time. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 2.5 games back.
And when I look at the Lakers, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
But there are still some very strong teams above them, Greg. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Kuzma. He's around 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Now Russell. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Here's Allen. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now, here is Russell. 17 points in the game. Here's Crabbe. And too long on the shot.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one on him.
James. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Crabbe finds Russell. And the shot goes in. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
Harris against LeBron. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And it's James missing. Nets trailed by 19. Harris outside. Russell against Ball. It's Russell with the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And that time, Russell just sneaks in there on the drive. Defender couldn't react in time, and that was all she wrote.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
No good on that one. And Stevenson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 19. Here's James. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, you better stay up on James. He's always ready to pull up when the D isn't up on him.
Out to the wing. Russell kicks to Allen, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Crabbe. The Lakers also with a sub, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Ball against Russell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for LeBron James. 4th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Ball kicks to James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When you look at the amount of threes Chris being taken now, do you think the league as a whole is too dependent upon the perimeter offense?
I don't think so. If you look at Golden State, we all tend to think that they've shot the most threes last year. It actually was Houston.
Right.
And when you look at how Golden State does not just settle for threes, Kevin, but they can shoot them at any time. And maybe the best three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, Curry, will lay a difficult layup over the top of your head just as quick as he'll shoot a tough 3 from 45 feet. That's what it seems like, but the good teams like a Golden State make you feel like they're shooting a lot of threes, but actually play with a balanced game. Those that try to copycat and just shoot threes, I don't think they've won a championship yet. So I think it's about having that balance, and maybe the league overall is shooting too many threes, but the champions who shoot threes, I don't think take too many.
The Nets making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And James drills them both. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Stevenson. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Stevenson. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Here's LeBron, rejected by Harris. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. And it's Carroll in the corner. Misses, and the dry spell continues. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hart. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 10 points here in the second half.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
And you don't have to watch for him for long to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Russell. Clock at 4. Over Hart. They get it back. Here's Carroll, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he makes the first. And along with the resurgence Carroll had last season, in large part due, I think, Greg, to finally feeling healthy.
Yeah, and Carroll is quick to tell you just how hard it was for him to regain form after that knee injury. Coming back is something that each player experiences kind of in their own way. Great presence, though, on and off the floor, and really a natural leader.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Allen. Dudley comes in for Harris. And it's Napier in for Russell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's Beasley. He's got 6.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
They get it again. Top of the key, Dudley. Carroll against James. Tries again, and good that time.
And usually Carroll will stay beyond the arc. That time stepping in for the basket.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now, here's Napier. He's got 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Davis. Over Caldwell Pope. LeBron grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And the pass to Dudley. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Carroll. The shot from the low post is good. Carroll's got his second basket of the night.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside?
Hart kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Dudley, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Dinwiddie. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
And the net shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. And that one is good. Napier's got his third basket of the night right there.
Look, high percentage looking tight. It's hard to miss that one.
Here's Hart. Napier covering. Caldwell Pope against Dudley. Fires from the line. Rebounded by the Nets.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
Stolen by Dudley. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Napier kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside, Davis. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
And stolen by Napier. It's Carroll on the wing. Over LeBron. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, we're playing without balance. We're coming in with sandwich rebounding. That's it. That's what we do again until the next timeout. Simple game. Simple game.
Well, he's asking clearly here, GA, for an all-out effort from his team. But I think you can tell he likes what he's seeing.
I mean, they are playing with heart. Coach sounds thrilled in terms of their defensive effort.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Crabbe teams with Carroll on the perimeter. Jared Dudley out there with Davis, and it's Napier in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. 3 on the clock. Here's Crabbe and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Beasley lays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Back to Napier. It's deflected.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
Here's Chandler, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
Yes, that goes in. LA has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Caldwell Pope. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Napier kicks to Crabbe. Rebound the Lakers. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooklyn with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Carroll against Kuzma. Carroll with it. Here's the teardrop. Chandler with the block. Beasley kicks to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
The Nets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Carroll passes to Davis. Back to Carroll. Shoots over Kuzma. The shot by Carroll no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is
Elbow.
unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding him.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And he's good on the second. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dudley dishes to Napier. 6 to shoot. Pass to Karuch. Shoots over Kuzma. Offensive rebound, Nets. Dudley finds Napier. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Ball with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for the Nets. Los Angeles making a switch here.
One shot. One shot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Beasley kicks to Stevenson. Back to Beasley. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Musa. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Kuzma. And Napier pulls it down.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Musa. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Two.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. There's the steal, and here's the fast break. Here's Karuch. Got a piece of it. And for the Nets, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And stolen by Kuzma. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Napier. Here's Musa. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, and he tried to work the spin move that time, and it went about as well as you'd expect.
Stevenson finds Beasley. Kuzma with it. He's guarded by Dudley. Kuzma can't get it to go. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Now Napier. Pass to Musa. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Stevenson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Kuzma can't get it to go. The pass to Musa. Fires from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
PGA strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Musa. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
The Lakers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Back to Stevenson. The three. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists tonight. And so Napier will bring it up for Brooklyn. Allen outside. Back to Napier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Napier. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Stevenson outside. Shoots off the step back, and he connects with the jumper.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
To the left side wing. Allen passes to Musa. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Musa can't hit. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Ed Davis is checked in for Allen. Davis, the pass to Musa. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Los Angeles guys shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Stevenson drives in, and it's Stevenson again missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Clearly a foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. And Stevenson drops them both. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Napier kicks to Davis. Back to Napier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. The first one falls.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
And both free throws good for Napier. And here's Stevenson. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick and roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
Here's Napier. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Stevenson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it falls over the rim and in.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. And he's able to get it back. With the putback, Davis on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Stevenson. Unloads from 13. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Carroll's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Beasley comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kyle Kuzma. Beasley kicks to Stevenson. Back to Beasley. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Napier. D right on him. Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stevenson outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Here's Dinwiddie. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allowed you to win this game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.